guys, welcome to another episode of Neverland Podcast, man. It's been 2 weeks
What's
since
good?
we dropped, which is wild to think
Yeah,
about because like we haven't had like 2 weeks, or was it just this week? But it's been a while. It's been a while since we
we
recorded.
haven't had 2 weeks in like 2 months. Yeah, it's been a
Yeah,
while.
yeah, it's been a
Two, three
while.
months. Yeah.
Thanks. But yeah, man, back at it. A bunch of topics to cover, from Will Smith to the UFC to NBA, and then obviously music. There's a bunch of dope music.
Yeah. I guess there's a bunch of stuff. Who knows how much we're gonna actually get to?
Yeah, facts.
Because there's too much. There's actually been too much going on.
Yeah, no, there's
recently,
actually
so
so much that like we might get.
we're probably not even gonna be able to get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
facts. Starting out though, me and Parks were just talking about actually our classes, our respective like jiu-jitsu classes, MMA classes, or training, whatever you want to call it. And I was telling them like, so since where I train at, it's an actual MMA gym, and there's a bunch of like actual wrestlers. There's like obviously the Muay Thai boxing like specialists, so they actually just fight
Yeah.
that, and then there's actual like just like grapplers, which are predominantly
Mm-hmm.
the wrestlers, but like there's people who strictly just do like jiu-jitsu grappling too.
Yeah.
So that kind of makes it dope because you get to see like all sorts of different styles. And I was about to tell you like actually doing jiu-jitsu like roles with the wrestlers is really cool because wrestling is all like smash, right? It's like just Khabib just smash everybody type shit, right?
Yeah.
So they're always like on go. So it's like for them they're like trying to, it's more athletic based than skill, I would say, in the sense of like they're like
Like it's
trying
more
to basically
explosive.
run you over. There's literally, it's
Yeah.
like dude, Kamaru Usman said it best. It's like when you're wrestling, you're trying to be like a bear. You're trying to fuck everything up, right? When
Mm-hmm.
you're doing jiu-jitsu, it's like a cobra. You're trying to just spring. Like you're
It's
trying to
more
like,
targeted.
yeah,
Wrestling's more all over like power
yeah,
versus being more targeted and
right,
knowing what you're doing and being
exactly,
more
exactly. So
more
it's like,
adaptive. Yeah.
exactly. So it's like, that's what's really cool is that when you're wrestling with people who are like predominantly like jiu-jitsu based,
Yeah.
they're like, you fuck up, they'll do something. Like they're almost like just kind of waiting. That's what it is. So they're a lot more relaxed. They're a lot more patient. They're like, okay, if he does something here, okay, I'm gonna just do this real quick, or I'm gonna just strike. I'm gonna take my time to
Yeah.
strike.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm gonna just lay on top of him. I'm gonna just like have him tire himself out. Like they
Mm-hmm.
have like a different type of tactic. Whereas the wrestlers, they're coming for your head. So it's like
Yeah.
if you fuck up, you're done. like they're
Facts.
coming at you.
Facts.
So it's like to get like kind of the balance of the both
Mm-hmm.
that I've found that's been pretty cool. Because I'm like, okay, with the wrestlers, I'm expecting like more
Yeah, you
athletic,
can
more
and you can
direct.
learn some stuff from each, right? And you can say
Yeah,
like, hey,
exactly.
like I like how aggressive the wrestlers are, but
Yeah.
you can be aggressive and targeted,
Mm-hmm.
right? And
Yeah.
then take people out faster, right? Maybe that's the way
Exactly.
you
Exactly.
learn how to get faster
Exactly.
at submitting people. Like
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
that's sick how you can combine. That's the whole point of mixed martial arts, right? Like you can combine the best of all the worlds, right? Whatever you want to do,
Yeah.
have the perfect fighting style, right?
Exactly.
Dude, I wonder who's gonna be that fighter who has the perfect fighting, like the most well balanced fighting style.
Yo, I might be too early, but Hamza Chima different, bro.
You think he's gonna be the one who's just a
Different.
monster striker and a monster on the
Bro.
ground, like
Yeah.
complete, because we've never seen that really. No one
I
no
think
one really
Hamza, boy,
is that level, right?
Hamza's
At both.
crazy. Yeah, like Hamza, like
So
this fight. So this is a little.
yeah.
We're not going to cover the whole card right now, but like he's about to be fighting on Saturday against
Hmm.
Gilbert Burns. This is easily, like everyone's been saying, it's his biggest test because it's the biggest
Yeah.
name. If he runs through him, like, dude, think about all of his fights are either like 1 or 2 punch knockout, or he takes him to the ground, just submits you, or
Yeah.
like even his last
Yeah.
fight, he literally carried the dude, took him over to Dana White, started talking
Hmm.
shit at Dana, and just like choked him out. So it's like you know it's gonna be a crazy ass fight. Like after he was like, "Yo, I'm here to smash everybody. I'm the king. I'm the
Hmm.
champ. They all fucking
Yeah.
pussies." Like he
Yeah.
says something like he went off, and so it's like he can very easily like this is why Saturday is like it's gonna be crazy because like if he runs through
Facts.
Gilbert Burns, like
Facts.
this is the man who like rocked Usman. Like he's had so far of his title defenses, Burns has had the best one. Maybe Colby, you
Hmm.
can put Colby up in
Hmm.
there too, but Burns is definitely up there. So it's like
Yeah.
this man's a monster, black belt jiu-jitsu, all this stuff. If Hamza just goes through and says, fuck all that, I'm the wolf, it just goes crazy, like it's gonna be wild.
Yeah, dude.
It's gonna be wild. So I'm hyped.
Dude.
I'm hyped.
That's gonna be great, man. Like
Yeah.
I like seeing like how the UFC is having to like force their
Yeah.
fighters to be more dynamic.
Yeah.
Like we're seeing strikers that are adapting to be crazy ground fighters now,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like we saw Ngannou, dude. What
Yeah.
the fuck? When the fuck did Ngannou become a beast on the
Bro.
ground, dude?
Also, the biggest
What the?
example of heavyweights, Tom Aspinall, dude.
Yeah,
Man
yeah,
has like a fucking like black belt jiu-jitsu, but he's also light on his feet. He's like
exactly,
dancing, he's
dude.
like swerving. Oh,
So it's
bro.
like, dude, it's showing you that the UFC is even adapting, right? Like it's
Yeah,
becoming like kind of like the NBA, right? It's
yeah,
almost identical to the
yeah,
NBA
yeah,
because
yeah.
everyone needs to do everything. That's how this shit works, right? At all sizes, you just need to be the most diverse
Hmm.
and best fighter in all
Right,
categories, and
right.
that's how you win.
Like
And
even
so that's the same
yeah,
thing with the NBA, right? You want to be a big guard who can
yeah.
pass, shoot, and score, right? Like you want to do everything.
Yeah,
You
no,
know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
Like even if you go
So
through all the champions right now, like Ngannou, we saw he's like
yeah.
wrestling now. He's obviously a striker, but then you go
Hmm.
down and it's like light heavyweight Glover. Glover, I'm pretty sure is black belt
Yeah.
jiu-jitsu, but then he's a striker too. He could like punch with the best of them. And then who's next? Izzy. Like Izzy has like probably one of the best like takedown defenses. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
you just can't take him down. He just explodes out. So it's like when he has that, and then obviously he's just a great striker. So it's like if you can't take him down and he's a striker, it like kind of balances itself out. And then I think he's been saying he's worked on his wrestling, all that stuff. So I'm sure he's
Facts.
like
Facts.
he knows what the fuck he's doing. Then obviously Usman was a wrestler. He's like a D1 wrestler. Now he's a striker. I'm not gonna go through all of them. There's so fucking many. But basically my point is like everyone
Yeah.
can either A has like really good takedown defense and they're a striker, or they're like a wrestler and they have
Yeah.
decent enough
Yeah.
hands where
Hmm.
it's not that big a deal.
Dude, that's so cool to see, dude. That's how like you can see the evolution of sports and like what's like the most value in like the I guess the sport we create. But
Yeah.
even it's like but that's how all sports optimize to looks like, right? They all optimize to that point. And I wonder what's the next optimization, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you're like just the most diverse player, right, at all positions, right? So say the NBA becomes like that, right? Like
Yeah.
we were talking about, right?
Everyone
All
six
like
six.
point guards start at like 6'6", right?
Yeah, yeah,
If
yeah.
so, no more 6 foot point guards. Everyone's 6'6". Everyone can shoot threes. Everyone's shooting 90% from the free throw line.
Hmm.
So it's like, dude,
Yeah.
if that's happening in
It's
the
fucking
league, and that's
robots.
where the league's going, basically,
Yeah.
right? Same thing's happening in the UFC. I wonder what's the next
Oh, yeah.
evolution to that.
No,
Like,
because
do
I
we need
mean,
to change the game at
yeah,
that point? Is the
yeah.
game getting get boring at that point? I
Yeah,
wonder.
no, facts. Facts is even if you think about now, the goats of UFC, John
Yeah,
Jones can strike and wrestle. Then you
yeah.
look at GSP, dude, George St. Pierre, fucking, he probably is like he's the perfect representation of this. Man fucking learned
Hmm.
boxing from Freddie Roach. He went to
Yeah,
Thailand to learn Muay Thai, and he went to Brazil to learn Jiu Jitsu. So he literally
yeah.
went to like the goats of each respective thing and just learned that shit. And it's like, and he still trains to this day. He has like a karate background, so he's like
Hmm.
covered everything. One of the goats. So yeah, I think like now it's like you're seeing everyone from heavyweight to fucking what bantamweight,
Yeah.
featherweight. everyone can do everything. So it's yeah, bro.
Exactly, dude.
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be
Is I
crazy.
think maybe it'll just become crazier, right? It's just like
Yeah,
every player is gonna be so good. Like,
yeah.
dude, I feel like that's what's happening in the NBA right now.
Mhm,
Dude,
mhm.
who's the NBA MVP this season? There's
Yeah,
no definitive MVP.
right,
Dude, I don't even think
right.
we know who's the best player in the league right now. I
Facts,
can't tell you who's the
facts,
best player. Like, that's
facts,
such a hard decision. There's
facts. Yeah,
Jokic, there's
Giannis,
Embiid, Giannis, there's KD, there's LeBron,
KD, yeah.
there's
I think
Steph, even if you want
LeBron
to put Steph in there.
LeBron
Dude,
on his best days, yes, but I think he's just aged out. I think he's just too old. This
I
he
think
can't
let's say
do it every
LeBron
season.
is in the bottom of the top five, right?
Yeah, 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 for sure.
Right. I would say I would put LeBron in the bottom of the top five, which is like fourth or fifth, is where I'd put LeBron, right? But dude, even putting LeBron in there, dude, there's four people. Dude, I don't know who's actually the best player.
Dude,
Who I
Giannis, oof, bro,
those
Giannis is
four are
fucking
so
crazy.
good. Dude,
Giannis is
if
fucking
you look at
crazy.
Jokic, but dude, look what Jokic is doing. Dude, he's completely carrying the Nuggets. He's doing like a LeBron Cavs
Yeah, bro.
pull
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
Nuggets right
Jokic
now,
is oof, 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 oof.
right?
Jokic going
And
crazy.
then you look at Embiid. Embiid is just Shaq like in
Dude,
domination right now. He
legit,
can do everything.
legit. And then KD's KD.
And then KD
Like,
is just carrying the
bro,
Nets, and the Nets are just trash. But he's somehow carrying them. So,
dude, man hit like a one leg three.
dude,
Like,
yeah,
he's just going
KD was
insane.
KD dropped 55 points and they
Yeah,
still lost, dude.
yeah.
So
AT Trey
so
Young.
that like stuff like that's happening. And so,
Yeah,
dude.
dude. No, actually though, like everyone is just that. Like even the
So yeah,
worst
so it's like
person, you're like
with
that
those
dude's
three players, I have
nice.
no idea who's
Yeah,
the top four players.
because
I don't have any
yeah,
idea.
I think the biggest kind of even testament to this is that when you look at Ball's life, maybe I think even Hoop Mixtape does this shit now, but it's like all the high school stars that you see,
Yeah.
like so many of them don't make the league, or if they make the league, they're
Yep.
not even that crazy good. They're just kind of like
Yeah.
okay, but like all those kids, it's like even if you're that good, you're not good enough
Mhm.
sometimes. Like that's
Oh
how
yeah, a
crazy
lot
it's
of the kids that are
like
crazy good, like you'll see them be really good in high school,
yeah,
even really good in college, and then they're just not good in the league
just
because the
not
league's so
yeah.
good.
The
They're
league's
not able
just
to
that
adapt
good.
because,
Yeah.
but only some kids, yes, only some of those kids are able to adapt to the league
Mhm,
once they're in.
mhm. Yeah, yeah,
The thing
yeah,
is, you have to adapt. Once you're in, you have to adapt
yeah. Also, the
rapidly,
biggest
right? You
thing
have to
is
get really
like,
good really quick.
yeah, you have to be like accepting of your role because all these
Yeah.
kids growing up, they were number one option. Now
No,
you're in
also
the
you have to
league,
get lucky.
like,
Also, you have to get
yeah, you
lucky
have to
though,
get lucky,
right?
100%, 100%.
Because you have to have a system that helps you
Right.
grow.
Facts,
Otherwise,
facts.
if you're just contained and put in a box, then I don't think if you're actually valued as a
Yeah,
player.
if you fucking go to Sacramento, your career
Yeah.
is just
So right, like so then you get
yeah,
like kind of
you're just
stunted like
fucked.
De'Aaron Fox. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, like legit,
De'Aaron
like
Fox
Darren
could
Fox,
be.
all
I think
star,
like De'Aaron Fox
all
could probably
star.
be scoring 30 points a game
Yeah,
easily
he could be going crazy.
if he was in more like him centric offense, right?
Yeah,
Like a Russell Westbrook type offense where
yeah.
he just
Mhm.
has all shooters, right? If it was a just team built around him,
Yeah, no,
but he
100%.
doesn't have that. Sacramento's just dumb, and
Sacramento's so
they
stupid,
suck
bro.
in every way
So fucking
possible,
stupid,
right? Sacramento sucks in every way possible.
bro.
So
They
it's like,
traded Halliburton. Who does that? Like
dude,
what,
that's
bro?
some mentally
What?
disabled stuff, right? Like,
Like, bro. He man went to Indiana. I think the first game he played dropped like
dude, he was
30
like
something.
crying, dude.
No, he
Yeah,
dropped. He was probably crying out of happiness. He's like, "Yo, thank God,
dude, he
Sacramento's
was
stupid
like,
enough." Like, bro, how? Like, what? How do you do that?
dude,
You
that's
got
so
rid
dumb,
of
dude.
Buddy Hield.
You get someone
Like,
who's so good and so bought into your team, and you're just
yeah,
like cut off. You're like,
yeah,
nah,
you're
you're
like,
not
yeah,
good, dude.
F you. Like, what? Like, no one wants to play in
So dumb.
Sacramento, but like, you got someone to buy in who's that good.
Dude, apparently they wanted
Like, yo,
Sabonis, dude. Apparently they wanted
what?
Sabonis.
You're gonna
Dude,
get rid of like fucking bro. You can get rid of a perennial like all star, if not superstar,
and that's all you're
for
getting for
Sabonis.
a Hal. Even if you did want to trade Halliburton, why wouldn't you want to get like a superstar for him?
Yeah, yeah. You want someone
If you're
big.
gonna trade him, put us
Mhm.
get a superstar, right?
Like, bro, trade him for Zion.
Yeah.
Like, be like, "Oh, he's injured," but, like, fuck it.
Try to get
Zion
someone,
is
yeah, try to get someone,
like,
right?
you like, at
What are you doing getting
minimum,
Sabonis? What?
bro,
Sabonis isn't gonna change
it's
your
so
life.
bonus, man.
What would Tyrese Halliburton contributes way more to that team than what Sabonis does
Bro,
because he
legit,
was bought into that shit. Sabonis
legit.
isn't bought in, he just came there now,
100%,
Like,
100%. Dude, also, like, think about where they were a few years ago. Darren Fox, Buddy Hield, they were like they had like a decent enough big like they look promising. They're like, okay,
mhm,
I
mhm.
could definitely see in the next 1 or 2 years they're gonna make the
And
playoffs.
then that whole Marvin
Bro,
Bagley situation happened.
yeah, Marvin
Dude,
Bagley, yeah,
maybe
bro.
Marvin Bagley is could actually be good if he went to a team that maybe played him correctly or
No,
something. I don't know what
apparently
happened with him.
On Detroit he's been hooping. He's
Yeah.
like NBA Twitter was talking about him. They're like, yo, low key, Pistons like Detroit sucks, but Marvin Bagley is looking really good.
Yeah.
So I
So
was like,
it's
oh
like
shit.
if he was in a system that actually cared about him and wanted him to grow, right? Since he's a top
Mm.
pick. So like why do you get a top pick and then put him in a box, dude?
Right,
That's what doesn't make
right,
any sense, right?
100%. Like, dude,
So
benching
it's
him in
like
the
he was
4th
coming off the
quarter?
bench. Yeah.
Yeah,
Why was he
who
put on the
what?
bench?
Like, bro,
That
come
doesn't
on.
make any sense. I remember that stuff. So
Yeah,
that stuff was
stupid as
crazy.
fuck. Yeah.
Dude,
Also, it's like, who
so
do you
things like
have?
this.
Like, you don't
Yeah.
have anyone where you
Mhm.
would put him on the bench. You might as well just have him start.
Exactly, dude.
Who's starting instead?
It doesn't even make any
Like,
sense.
it's so dumb, so dumb.
Sacramento sucks. But yeah,
Yeah,
that's a prime
dumb,
example of
dumb
it,
as
right?
fuck, dumb as fuck. Hey, low key, let's talk about Timberwolves, teams that used to suck, but have turned it all the way around. Like
Yeah,
I
they're
think
doing pretty
Cat's the
good.
biggest example of like turning it around is that
Dude, it's Pat Bev,
he
dude.
finally got
It's
that
Pat
dog in
Bev,
him.
dude.
Ooh, Pat Bev.
Dude,
Pat
no,
Bev
dude, it's Pat
MVP.
Bev is the key to
MVP.
this team right
Facts.
now.
No,
Which is, dude,
easily, easily.
he should be the most important player.
Yeah,
I don't know
no.
what there should be like some most important player award,
You're right. Right.
like a dude like Draymond or like like those types of
Yeah,
guys should be
facts,
up for,
facts.
or like PJ Tucker, those types of
Mhm.
guys where they're like
Yeah, the glue
the
somehow.
energy guys,
Yeah, the
like the
energy.
energy
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
dudes. Dude,
Oh,
but
bro.
dude, he Pat Bev totally put like
Dude, he
some
unlocked
crazy
something.
dog into Cat
He
right now.
unlocked something for
Cat's like
sure.
Cat's trolling everybody. Cat's
Bro.
trolling everybody and going
Bro,
at
he's
everybody, which is like,
flexing. Like,
dude,
bro,
this is what I used to always call a cat for because he used to be like,
little
a
bitch,
B
a
word.
little
You know what
bitch.
I'm saying? Like a
Just say
little bitch,
it.
little bitch, and just not attack and go crazy. That's the same thing with
Bro.
Anthony Davis. That's what we
Yes,
say about AD too, right? Some
yes,
games, but the difference is some games AD does do that, right? Like there are
yeah.
like sometimes
His
where AD does that, but
instances of
Cat
like,
really
yeah,
never does that.
right,
Cat has like a
right,
once in a lifetime where he does that, but
right,
recently
right.
he's been doing that all the time. I'm like,
Every game.
yo,
Yeah,
what's going on? Yeah, it's like
bro, he
this
has
dude's crazy
swag.
right now.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
He's playing with
he has some
swag. You're like,
swag
oh
now.
shit,
Yeah.
okay. I see you, cat. Like he's playing with
So,
that
dude,
energy.
this is what everyone was waiting for, dude.
Yeah, bro.
So that's
I'm
crazy, dude.
actually like, I'm so
Their
happy that
team's more
like,
interesting, dude.
yeah,
Or maybe it was even an effect of
D'Lo
what is it called?
and
And Edwards, yeah, dude.
yeah.
Maybe he's bringing like these crazy vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Just
Like
pulling
that
up with the
are,
ice on.
dude.
Yeah.
Because Pat Bev was saying he's
Hmm.
that dude's always happy and he's
Right.
just always
Right.
vibing.
Right.
So
No, I
maybe
think
that's
like,
true. Maybe he's
yeah,
just brought that entire
yeah.
mentality to the team.
No, honestly, I think Timberwolves front office has done an incredible job because I think one
Yeah.
bringing D'Lo in because you're like, okay, this is one of his friends, sure, right?
Mhm.
I think Anthony Edwards was an obvious pick, but like even in terms of like, I think they kind of got lucky in the sense his
Yeah.
personality seemed to fit too. But then
Mhm.
actually signing Patrick Beverly, getting like Vanderbilt, I think that's his name. I forget his first name, but he's also like
Wait, so
that dog player.
you still think they should have picked Edwards over Lamelo, Minnesota?
I think, oh, because Lamelo also cool as fuck, but I
Dude,
think
Lamelo, dude,
D'Lo,
I think the fact that they got D'Lo effed him up, dude,
yeah,
because they
exactly,
should have if they didn't get D'Lo, they should have
yeah,
got
no,
Lamelo.
exactly. That's
That
what I was
was,
about to say.
dude, they
Yeah,
should have got Lamelo either way. I feel like they should have been like F
either
D'Lo.
way,
We'll trade
yeah,
him. Yeah, we'll trade him and we'll go all in on
that's
Lamelo
D'Lo.
because
No, but see, I think if they had done that, that would have effed up Cat though, because they would be like, "Yo, you got my homie," and then you just traded him away from some rook, like or for like some
Yeah.
clicks. Because I think at that point, Lamelo wasn't even that proven. See, like hindsight, obviously Melo way better as
No,
a player, but
I think it
like
would have proved everyone right in the end anyway. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But I think now like they got lucky in the sense of like the personalities just matched. Then you put like some
Yeah.
dogs in there,
Yeah.
and then also you're winning now. You actually have a good team, so you're winning.
Yeah. So it didn't matter in the
And
end. But
yeah,
I was just saying, dude, I would have taken Lamelo, dude,
yeah,
easy.
no facts,
At least if
facts.
it was me, if I was a GM,
Yeah, yeah,
easy.
true, true. But yeah, man, shout out Cat. Cat been hooping. Did you see PG? PG came back. He was low key hooping too.
Yo,
His
he's
first game back.
back.
Yeah,
Yo,
no, his
what? Peachy's
dude,
back.
his
Yo, I didn't
first
even
game.
hear that
No,
because I
he
don't
came
care
back.
about the Clippers.
Yeah, no,
So I'm gonna
they
F
just
about
showed
the
up on my
Clippers.
shit. But like PG came back. So this is the oh no, I think I meant to send it to you, but I completely forgot. But his first game back, he dropped like 35, right? And the game
Yeah.
winner. The game winner and the 35 points. And then
Wait,
after
that's is that the first game winner he's ever hit?
it wasn't
It
even like
must
a
be. It's
clutch game winner. It wasn't a buzzer beater. It was just like a
Oh,
it was
he's
just
never
like
hit a
a
buzzer beater. That's why,
yeah.
dude. He's never hit. I think he's like 0 for 14 or some shit on buzzer beater.
Oh
He's
shit.
just trash, dude.
But it was like the
Or
back.
I think he's hit one, maybe. I think he's hit
Yeah.
one.
No, but like after the game, the reporter asked him, they were like, yo, you could have just like sat out rest of the season. Like, why did you even come back to play? Blah blah. He's like, oh, like I always like Kobe obviously inspired me. I'm always talking about the Mamba mentality. Like, why the fuck would I just not be here with my boys if I'm healthy? If I'm healthy, I'm gonna play. That's the Mamba mentality. He said like I'm butchering it, but that was basically the sentiment. I was like, hey, that's actually legit. I was like, hey, shout out PG for that.
Yeah,
It's like,
that's actually kind of legit. That's
yeah,
actually kind of legit.
yeah,
Yeah, no,
because
I
he
gotta
was
give him
like,
that.
yo, like,
But only thing is aren't you risking getting injured again though? That's the
yeah,
so
I think
then
his
that's where I'm like, I'm not
yeah,
sure though, because dude,
yeah,
he's so injury prone. You gotta admit he's injury
yeah, no,
prone, and
100%, 100%,
you know what I'm saying.
100%.
So
What
it's like,
seed
why
are
not just shut it
Lakers?
down, just be completely healthy
Also, what
for
seed
next
are they?
season? I think
They're like,
are they in? I think they might be over the Lakers, right?
oh yeah, no, they're definitely over the
They're
Lakers.
definitely better. So
Lakers are fucking shit.
they're definitely in like eighth or seventh or eighth. That's my guess. So
They
they're in,
are,
but I'm like, dude. So if we're
yeah,
in, are you gonna risk?
they're eighth right now.
You're gonna risk it all
Yeah, yeah, again, that
against the
is
Suns, where you're just gonna get wrecked?
right, right, and I think that is definitely like that's probably the biggest issue, I guess, about it is the mentality is
Yeah,
cool and all, but yeah, if you do get injured again, that's just fucked. That's just like
dude.
another
He's
season
so
is
injury
gone.
prone, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, he's just always injured. How many seasons has he been injured? Kawhi's also just been injured the whole time.
Hmm.
Dude, the whole team, their whole team is so stupid. They've just been injured the whole time, dude.
Thanks. Yeah, man. That's effed. What? Not as effed as the Lakers.
Dude, and
Fucking
then yeah, and then
trash ass
the Lakers
team,
are so
bro.
trash. So
So
these old
bad.
ass Lakers.
These
Dude,
old ass Lakers,
do you
bro.
think it's actually like just completely because they're old, or do you think it's because of Vogel too? What do you think?
Nah, I think inside the NBA they were talking about this.
Do you think it's because Vogel's too scared to tell Russ to sit on the bench?
I don't even think it's that. I think it
Like like he won't
or no,
start?
sorry.
What
This
do you
was
think?
road tripping. Road tripping. Richard Jefferson said it. He was basically like, they're just pissed. And what you're seeing is that they're pissed, but they can't be vocal about it. Like they're pissed at each other, they're pissed at themselves, they're pissed at the organization. They're like literally you're coming to work just pissed. And
Mhm.
you're not even going to the media and saying anything, right?
Yeah,
They've
yeah.
been handling this like professionals. They're like, oh yeah, no, this is just this injuries. Like this happened, that happened. But they've been like very professional about it. So he was saying, like, yo, this whole season you've seen him just kind of be professional, do everything the right way, but they're just pissed. So what you're seeing on the basketball court is that no one likes each other. They're just out there to be there. just going through the motions, and then they just fucking suck. So now that when you're losing, you're definitely not gonna find any
Yeah,
enjoyment
you're
in
not
it.
a team. You're not a
Yeah,
team at all.
exactly. So it's like you're literally just going out there and playing pickup. And even as like a coach, you can only do so much. Once your players are just out, like just not caring at all. Also think about the players, they're all like a lot of them are superstars. Like
Yeah.
Melo is still end of the day a superstar. He's a top NBA 75. I'm sure Frank Vogel can't go to Melo and be like, "Hey, you fucking suck." Melo will be like, "Shut the fuck up." Like, bro, who are you talking to? Type of shit. And it's
No,
like,
but I mean, you have to. That's why you need someone who can tell them that.
yeah,
That's the
yeah,
whole
no,
point.
that's the thing.
That's why Ty Lue told LeBron, dude. Ty Lue told LeBron, Ty Lue, right? Hey, I stepped over this mofo, right?
Facts,
Ty
facts,
Lue told
facts.
LeBron, hey, I need more out of you, LeBron. You're
Yeah,
trash right now, right? Dude,
facts.
so if he can tell him that, really, come
Nah,
on,
that's
that's
true. That's
bullshit,
very
dude.
true.
You need someone who
Hey,
can tell you that. That's
yeah.
why. That's
Talking about
why
Clippers though,
LeBron wanted Ty Lue,
yeah,
and that's why Palinka's a bitch, dude,
yeah, a
by
little
not getting
bitch.
Ty
Yeah,
Lue.
no, 100%. No, but talking about Ty Lue though, shout out Clippers again because he's been doing a hell of a job there. With like
Yeah,
even without PG Kawhi for them to even be in the playoff race is crazy. Like the team they have
dude,
on
yeah.
paper should not be this good, but they're better than the Lakers, like in terms of seeding. Like that's crazy. Um, but or were we? Yeah, no, fucking Lakers are a shit show. Lakers are a
Dude,
shit
yeah,
show,
no,
bro.
dude, Lakers are so trash.
So
It's a,
ass.
dude. I don't even look at any of their scores or
Oh
anything.
yeah, no,
I don't even
fuck
watch
that.
the highlights.
Fuck that.
If
Fuck that.
LeBron just scores over 50 points, that's the only time I ever
Right.
watch the
Right.
highlights, and I only watch LeBron highlights
100%.
because they
100%.
always create like a separate only LeBron
Only
highlight
LeBron.
for
Yeah.
whenever he scores 50. So I only watch those. I don't watch
Yeah.
any Lakers.
Exactly, dude. I ain't
They're
trying
so
to see
trash,
fucking
dude.
Kent Bazemore's goofy ass.
Dude,
He was playing, right?
they lost. They screwed up like a 20-point lead against the Pelicans the other day. That's wrong with them, dude.
Dude,
That's wrong with them.
and bro, Brandon Ingram was flexing on him. I was like, yo, you
Yeah,
had
dude.
Brandon Ingram
Dude,
flexing, but you
Brandon
still do
Ingram was
shit.
laughing at LeBron. Dude,
Yeah.
Brandon Ingram was laughing at LeBron. But I was like, dude, that's another example of like the fucking whatever, like the mouse with the gun. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, facts.
dude, what are you talking about? That's LeBron,
Yeah, that's LeBron James.
and
Like,
he traded you and got a championship. And
yeah,
really,
got
he's
a
gonna
chip.
what he's
Right.
laughing at you, dude. What are you who's
Right. He's
laughing
like,
at
bro, I
that?
got a ring. I didn't
Dude,
get
he's
against
like,
you.
thank God I traded you, dude. I got a
Right,
chip, and where are
right.
you? You're in New
100%.
Orleans, where
You're in New
Zion's
Orleans.
foot is
Right.
still broken for like 2 years.
Facts.
Like,
Exactly. Exactly. So
dude, get out of here, dude. Like,
fucking goofy. Fucking goofy, man. Um
dude, everyone wants to attack LeBron, dude. While his team sucks, dude. But he's still so good. So it's like they're so dumb. Like
no, cause
he's
he
played. He's
yeah.
still better than every single
Hmm.
person who went at him. So like
Right,
it doesn't even
right.
make sense.
Like his first year on the Lakers, that
Yeah,
trolling made sense. They didn't make the playoffs. It's like, oh, okay, LeBron's
yeah.
still
And then
like
yeah,
fairly young. And
and
they're like they should have
he
made the
put it.
playoffs.
Yeah, that team was. Yeah,
That
and he
was
was
this.
just the
That was like,
grind stuff, right?
yeah, yeah. That was actually this point. But like now, it's like, bro, he's fucking 38. Like, what the fuck do you want him to do?
Yeah,
Like, he's dropping 50 like regularly. He's going for the scoring title at fucking 38.
yeah. And then they
Like,
barely
bro,
win,
what?
even though he scored 50.
Yeah, like he
Yeah,
has to go for 50 in order for them to win. So it's like, yeah. Now it's like you can't even make fun of him. You just look like a hater. Like Skip Bayless, his
yeah.
stupid ass. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Oh, dude,
What are
did
you
you see
talking about?
what Kareem said? Did you see what Kareem said?
I saw you said something on C. What he
Dude,
said though.
Kareem apparently said that LeBron wasn't like doing enough for the black community, dude. And dude, you should have seen it, dude. Even Skip Bayless like fucking defended LeBron, dude. That's how bad that take was.
Oh my
That's how bad
god, bro.
that's how
That's a
trash of a take
bro.
Kareem had, dude.
Dude, he
I
fucking
was
made it
like, dude,
school, G. Like, bro, what?
the fact that Skip Bayless defended LeBron, it
Right.
shows you how effed up that was.
Right.
It shows you how
Right,
effed up that
bro. That's crazy.
was.
Hey, we're not even gonna talk about that. That thing is just stupid as fuck. That's so stupid. Hey man. Um
Dude, it's because LeBron's coming for his scoring title, dude. His scoring
yeah.
title is done for.
Oh, that shit over with. That shit over. Oh yeah, no. We were talking about this off cam. but we 100% gonna be at that game. The game that LeBron
Yeah, we have
has
to
his
go.
Kareem, we have to
Yeah,
be
I
there.
don't care if
Like,
it's like gonna cost us a grand. We're gonna go,
yeah,
dude.
fuck it,
Let's go.
fuck it. At that point, fuck it. I'm trying to be in the building when that shit happens. Like that
Dude,
shit would be
even
so
if we're in the
sick.
fucking nosebleeds, man.
Oh yeah, no
Well,
nosebleeds,
I guess a
like
grand
two
would get us
grand.
somewhere. It would get us like somewhere in
God,
like
I
the
do for
middle-ish
LeBron for
or
that
so.
game. It probably end
Maybe.
up still being fucking nosebleeds, dude.
No, Luca's lit right now. He's
Yeah,
balling.
Luca's hooping,
He effed
Jokic
up Giannis,
hooping,
dude. He even effed
Giannis
up Giannis. Did
hooping.
you see the
Yeah,
crossover on Giannis?
yeah,
Did you see his
yeah, bro.
crossover on Giannis? He crossed Giannis out. He was like, "Hey," and then he got the
Filthy,
step back on him. I was
filthy,
like, "Hey,
bro.
hey," and then people underestimate Luca, man.
Oh
Luca's
yeah,
lit,
Luca,
man.
bro, Luca. Ooh, Luca, too nice.
He just
Luca's
started to go off. Dude, now he's in shape finally. Damn,
yeah,
it took him like half the season to get in shape, but
legit, legit. He's
dude's
finally in
balling.
shape. Yeah, no, he's going crazy. Luca's going crazy. Yeah, dude, that's what I was like after watching. What was it? Books, Bucks, and Nets. I was like, yo, Giannis is going for that on the best player in the league. Like he's going for the
Yeah,
title. Like
yeah.
he
When
like,
he hit that game winner,
bro, the
I
step
mean
back three.
the game
Yeah,
tying step back three.
bro,
Dude, that
bro,
was
what?
dude, when Giannis is hitting step back game tying threes,
Threes,
dude, that the
bro.
league's effed up right now, dude.
League's
The league's
done.
effed up. Dude,
League's over.
watching 2 years where that
Oh,
move's gonna be silky, like how LeBron learned this,
yeah,
like his LeBron
right,
has like a weird
right.
floater now, like and that turnaround
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that
yeah,
stuff's silky now.
yeah.
Watch
Hmm.
Giannis make that step back three silky. He's gonna start looking like Luca doing that step back three,
It's gonna be dirty.
and
It's gonna be
we're gonna be
disgusting.
scared. We're gonna be
It's
scared as
gonna be
shit.
so
That's for sure,
disgusting. Like he about to be doing step back threes.
dude. Because
Oh,
dude,
fades.
Giannis is still just 26, dude. Giannis is
Yes,
26,
he's so young,
dude. Think LeBron is 38, dude. So Giannis is he's gonna play up there, dude.
bro.
Giannis will
Yeah,
get up
bro.
there.
Easily, he's playing another decade.
Giannis is
Like,
just as much of a freak as LeBron is.
yeah,
So I
yeah.
feel like he's
Hmm.
gonna keep it going.
Dude. Also, we were talking about, or I don't even know if this is podcast or off podcast, whatever. But it's like all these players that have been like playing AU since like elementary. Giannis
Mhm.
Embiid, like these European players, like or European. Luca played early. Jokic, I think, played early as well. But especially Embiid
Yeah.
and Giannis, bro, they didn't like. Embiid was saying he didn't pick up a basketball until he was 15. Like
Hmm.
Giannis, I think it was like something similar where it was like he probably played for fun, but he didn't really start playing until he was like a teenager. So, but
Yeah.
then it's like you're like Giannis, we saw him in the league go from that like super thin dude
Yeah, he
to
put in
now being like the
crazy
fucking
hours.
Hulk. Like,
Yeah,
yeah. So it's like
he
that you
put in
see Embiid
crazy,
too.
crazy hours.
Like
Yeah.
Embiid only played like remember we were like, yo, he's a bust because they only played like a few games like in
No, no,
three seasons or
I
something.
never knew it. I knew he was never a bust. I was always an Embiid
Yeah,
fan.
no,
I
same.
was
I was a
always,
fan,
dude,
but they were
because
like, yo,
dude,
he's so injury prone.
I was for him for rookie of the year. Dude, it's on
Yeah,
this podcast
facts,
somewhere. We've talked
facts,
about this at some point
facts,
on here.
facts,
I was for
facts.
him for rookie of the year because
Yes,
I was just like,
yes.
dude, for he only played like 30
30
something games
games, but
that
he was
season.
fucking killer. Yeah, he was like
But dude,
fucking god.
he had the best like I think record with him playing versus him not playing or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
right?
true, true,
They're
true, true.
almost like
Yeah.
undefeated or some shit with him playing.
Yeah,
That's how crazy it was. It
yeah,
was something like
yeah.
every game he played in, they almost won or some shit like
Mhm,
that. Like it was
mhm.
something crazy. I was like, what? Like this guy has this much impact on this team. So then obviously if he's playing the whole season like he did now,
Oh,
he's the
bro,
MVP, dude.
easy,
That's just how it
easy.
works. You know what I'm saying?
Like, bro, like, so I'm saying, like,
So,
especially for them, it's
dude,
like they haven't even had any major. I mean, Embiid's had some injuries, but now I think it looks like at least he's over that shit. So it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
you haven't had major injuries in a while. You're fucking this good already. Like, and then also you have miles on your body. Like you
Mhm.
didn't play hella
Well,
growing up. So
it's
it's
kind of
like
known that 7-footers don't last that long, though. So
I
we'll see
think
how long
like
Embiid can last.
I think with like nutrition today and how they take care of you, I think it's a lot easier too. Or not
But
easy,
who's an
but it's
example of that? Who's an example of that though?
like dude, think of like
Where
if Shaq was like actually healthy, Like Shaq could have played a while, I think. Like,
Yeah, but he didn't. He didn't though.
yeah, Shaq was also fucking out of shape as fuck near the end of his career. But like, yeah, I don't know. I don't think there
You know what I'm
definitely
saying?
hasn't been like an actual example of it. But like, maybe Embiid is
So
like the
that's why I
first
think
one.
that's why I think it's
Yeah,
yeah. So let's see if Embiid can do it. But there hasn't been an example of
yeah.
any like above 7 foot players that
I mean, how
last
many
that
seasons does Shaq even play?
past like I would say
I think Shaq's probably like the
he
most.
played pretty long though.
Yeah,
Shaq
he played
did play pretty
long.
long though. Yeah,
How many
but he
seasons?
wasn't good though. Like is my point. Like long and good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was like,
Is my point though.
but yeah. So I
It's
mean,
not the fact that like
he played 19 seasons. That's a lot. 19 seasons
yeah,
is
but
a minute.
he was trash after literally the first season in Miami though.
Yeah, yeah. I think one of the Sun seasons he might have been decent.
So then he played all the way what until 2010. What was his last season?
Yeah, 2010, 11.
Yeah. So yeah, so then he had like 4 completely trash years.
Yeah, so I mean, one, two, three, four. Yeah. So I mean, even still, 15 good seasons. That's a solid career. I mean,
Yeah,
Shaq's also
that's true.
Shaq,
That's true.
but like
Shaquille
that's a
O'Neal.
very, very solid career.
But I guess yeah, I guess Embiid could do something similar,
Yeah,
right?
because I mean, dude, even think about Kobe. He played like technically it was how many seasons he ended up playing? 18, 17, 18. But like the last three at least were injuries. Kobe played, or was it 20? Yeah, no, 20, 20. Yeah, yeah.
Was it 20 seasons?
20 seasons. But yeah, so like the last two, three, yeah, the last three seasons. That's still, yeah, it's still solid. It's 17. So I mean 15, 17, that's a very I mean, they're fucking Kobe and Shaq. That's really good. Especially
Yeah,
at
I
that
mean, but
level. I think that's
they're
what
the
it
best.
is.
They're the
At,
greatest ever.
like at that
They're the
level,
top
yeah.
10 greatest ever, though.
Right.
Right.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. That's like they're the
So
fucking goats.
they're like probably
They're
like
the
the
actual
top
goats of
10
their
best
position.
players ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I mean, Jordan, but one of the goats of their position at least. Like crazy shit. Crazy shit. Quick little intermission. Let me talk to you about this finally came in, if you guys can tell. This is the Aura ring. I got it in like it's
Dang.
been like what, like a weekish, almost 2 weeks. Let's just say almost 2 weeks. Um,
Not a sponsor. Could be a sponsor.
yeah, hey,
Or
you can
ring
sponsor it.
sponsor us, please.
No, yeah, you can sponsor us. My review's mostly positive, I would say. I think okay, so
Hey,
it's like
it must be positive because you're still wearing it. So
yeah, no, exactly.
it
I'm still
must
wearing it.
yeah.
Right, right, right.
Yeah.
So like I think the best way to word it is that as a product, it's a great product. But is it worth
Mhm.
the price? Fuck no. Like I think that's the best way to
Yeah,
put
yeah.
it. Like so
Yeah.
the product itself, I think for me, super dope is because like my sleep is fucked. I think you know this. Josh was joking about it when I told him that I'm snagging it. But like all my close friends, my family knows my sleep schedule is fucked. But what this has helped me with, definitely even like in the 2 weeks that I've gotten it or used it, is it'll tell me like, okay, you slept this much, like you fucking ate way too late, and like now your sleep's fucked. Or like it won't tell me that, but I'll know like, okay, this is why my shit's fucked. And I'll actually get like a number on it. So it's
Yeah.
like, okay,
Yeah.
my like this is fucked, blah blah. But what it does that's like actually beneficial is that it'll be like, okay, like this is how much kind of time you slept. And then I'll be like, okay, let me just take a nap real quick. And then I'll count the nap towards my like sleep or whatever. And I'll be like, all right, like this, the number will be like, okay, this is somewhat decent, or this is a lot better, blah, blah. And what I've noticed is like the better the number, like actually when I like go train or like even like day to day, just normal shit, I just have
Yeah.
more energy. Cause it's like before I would just be like, I think whenever I'm tired, I'm like, oh fuck it. I'm gonna just down some coffee real quick or like do something else. Right. Just to like make up for it. But like I would just be sore all the time. I would be like just like kind of just sluggish to a degree. Now I've realized with like an actual number, it's like, okay, I just feel a lot better in terms of like consciously. I'm like, all right, let me just like chill from that doing this. Let me just sleep on time. Let me do this, all that stuff. So I think a number definitely helps. All that shit being said, though, could you do the same shit for free? 100%. Like, you could easily just do that shit. Just have like a normal schedule. Don't be like stupid. So that's why I'm like, as a product, it's solid. I think for me, having a visual of it is good for me. But is it worth how much I pay for it? Hell no. Like, I don't. I definitely don't think the price tag's like worth it. So yeah, I mean that's like a quick little review. As far as if you who should buy this thing, I think if you are actually like even working out daily or like you need something, and also if you have the money, if you're like fuck it, I might as well just spend it on this. It's a cool little thing. If you have that, sure go for it. Literally anyone else, that's just a ring. Like anyone else, I really don't think it's that worth it. What? Yeah, yeah,
Dude, I think one thing they totally missed on is that they should style the shit out of that ring.
yeah. They should 100%
They
make it more
should they
customizable
should make that ring look
for
way
sure.
cooler.
For sure. Like
Why
they
do they
just
make
made
it
it
so plain? I think
yeah,
that's lame.
like
I think
they
that's
made
lame.
it I
The
think
fact that it's so plain.
right. I think what they did was like what's the cheapest way and then also what's like it's the most like unisex, most anyone can just like a plain black
Yeah,
ring
anyone can
everyone's
just put
storing.
on.
Yeah.
But I'm
Just
saying
like
like yeah, they should
gold.
have different
Yeah.
ones where you can custom it or something, right?
Yeah. No, 100%. Like if this shit had LEDs on top, that'd be sick. I'd be like, hey, because like right now, if you just look at it, like in person, if you look at it, it just looks like a regular ass ring.
And I'm guessing
Like,
the future of this is where it's gonna look like an actual ring, like in like legit, like look like metal and everything,
yeah.
like an actual ring, but like it'll still do the same function. So I'm
No,
guessing
that's
that's
like
like the
that ass is how it looks, right? It just looks like a black ring. Like you can like
yeah,
in
I guess it
passing,
does. Yeah.
yeah, like in passing, like if you were just like just looking, it's just a ring. You don't like think twice.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
when you really look at it, you're like, okay, it's thicker than a regular ring. Like a regular
Yeah, it
ring
looks a little
isn't as
fatter.
thick.
It
Yeah,
looks a
and
little fatter.
just
No,
fatter.
but that's what I'm saying. So I think like that's the next
Yeah,
step, right? Where it's gonna
eventually
look like an
facts.
actual thing, and you're just
Facts.
wearing that.
Yeah, no, 100%. 100%.
Well, I guess the next step is where you don't even need that shit, and it's just
Yeah,
you just have
it's
Neuralink, and that
you're
shit's in your
right.
brain,
Right.
and
Exactly. Exactly.
so then it just gets all your
Exactly.
brain information on your whole body.
Exactly. You just have your heart rate just there, just like on the corner. Yeah. Quick little review.
Dang, dude, what a great review! What a like amazing in depth review you did right there.
Yeah, dude.
I was so fucking amazed.
Should you buy
All
or
right, let's
not?
get back to the podcast.
Yeah. I want to start. Oh, what I haven't listened to the new Denzel Curry and then D Day.
Yeah,
D Day.
which DJ?
Dreamville, the Dreamville tape, the Gangsta Girls tape.
Oh,
You
did
listen
it?
to
Did
this?
they drop it? Oh, dang! I
Oh,
never even
bro,
listened to it.
dude.
Oh, I haven't listened to it.
Crazy. Bro,
Dude, how come
Dreamville
it didn't show up
dropping.
on my
Oh my
recommended?
God.
It didn't show up on my
Oh,
recommended. What
really?
the heck is that?
Oh, dude.
Spotify. Dude, Spotify sucks, man. What the heck?
It's
Yeah,
trash.
it didn't recommend it.
Bro, fucking a Dreamville Gangsta Girls tape. They like
Yeah.
the greatest thing ever. Like this is like the
No,
whole
because I
thing is
remember you were
amazing.
telling me. I totally forgot that it dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you texted me that it was dropping the other day. I totally forgot
Yeah,
though.
bro. I've legit just been listening to that and Denzel. And
Dang,
bro,
dude, I gotta listen to that. I gotta listen to
ooh,
that. That's crazy.
dude, yeah, no, next week, 100% a review's coming on that.
Yeah,
Did you end up listening to Denzel, the whole album?
yeah, I listened to it. It was pretty good, dude. I like the how he switched up the vibe. Like he
Mhm.
switched from kind of more of his like rock rap kind of vibe
Yeah,
into more of the I don't know what to call it, more melodic, more
right.
up tempo, more what is it called? Like blissful kind of stuff going on.
Blissful.
Like
Yeah, yeah,
with
blissful's
like
a go word
you know
for
what
it.
I'm saying? Like I don't know what to you imagine
Yeah,
like colors and
yeah,
butterflies and shit. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like
It's
that
like
type of shit.
it's literally like I compare it to Earth Gang, whatever Earth Gang's
Yeah.
genre is. It's a similar genre where it's like,
Yeah, I don't
yo,
know how to describe
it's
that
like
vibe. It's
singing,
it's
it's like
just that
happy.
feeling.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
happy, but it's also trap music. It's like, yo,
Yeah.
like you don't know how to
And it's
what
hard.
put
Yeah,
it.
and it's kind of hard. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
which is cool.
exactly. So I mean, overall, what are let's just say what are your favorite songs? Your favorite songs from this?
I liked Mental. Mental was cool.
Hmm.
And then Angels, and then obviously Zatoichi, and then Sanjiro. Sanjiro was also great.
True, true.
Sanjiro.
Yeah, for me,
Yeah.
Walking was fire. John Wayne was really cool. I enjoyed John Wayne. But then Troubles with T Pain, Ain't No Way, featuring Black, Rico, Jid, that song's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And then X Wing.
Yeah, no, I mean that one was
X Wing was
obvious. I didn't even
yeah,
want to
yeah, yeah,
mention it. That
facts.
one did.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That
that's a
one's the
given.
trending
That's a
song.
given. Right. That's a
Yeah, that's a
given. That's a
trending
given.
one.
But then yeah, like you said, X Wing and then Angels was Heat. And then the end, yeah, Sanjiro Suitochi was pretty solid too. But yeah, no. If you haven't listened to it, go listen to that shit.
Go check that
Like
bitch out, dude.
easily one
Yeah,
of the best
basically, dude, we
albums
just,
dropping. Win.
dude, Nene liked one half the album, and I liked the other half. We basically
Yeah,
liked the entire thing. So
exactly, exactly.
there we go, dude.
Together we liked every single song. So
Yeah.
it's lit, it's lit, it's lit. But yeah, no, D-Day, that is gonna be coming next week. But even before you get a chance to listen, like it's what you expect from a Gangsta Grills mix. Like think of like Lil Wayne 2000s Gangsta Grills, but it's
Yeah.
Dreamville. It's Dreamville and Friends, bruh.
Mhm.
It's so lit. Like
Facts.
through like legit throughout the whole thing, I was like, yo, like it takes me back to the 2000s. Like listening to like old Wayne Gangsta Girls. That's legit what it took me. Like the sound of it, I was like, oh, this is legit like dedication. But then
Mhm.
Jid hops on. You hear J. Cole, like you hear Ari Lennox, bro. The Ari Lennox songs are ridiculous. They're so fucking
Facts.
good.
Facts.
But yeah, no, next week, actual overview of that album. If we remember, but next week there might be some other shit that happens and we totally forget. But as long as we remember, fucking reviews gonna be coming out next week on the pod. Um, Wrapping things up, this could probably be our last topic. Will Smith slapping the fuck out of Chris Rock.
Dude, that's so dumb, dude. That but that goes back to the like we were talking about that meme. He thought what would Tupac do in this moment? And
Yeah,
then
what the
he went
fuck,
and went and slapped him.
bro?
So
Bro,
um dude, also why did he do such like an exaggerated slap? It was like so like dramatic. It was such a dramatic
it's
slap, right?
legit like
Wasn't
a
it? Dude, you could
bro.
have easily
It's
just done this and that would
bro.
have been enough, right? But you didn't
Yeah,
go like all the way and
dude.
wind up.
Also the walk back. The walk back. I was like, yo, this motherfucker was wilding. He's like
And then again,
just, just
again,
normal as walk.
This dude's so goofy because all he was doing was he was laughing at Chris Rock's stroke. He heard G.I. Joe and then was just like, oh shit.
He's like,
And
oh
then
shit. No, he saw
and
Jada's
then
face.
he
I was like,
saw
oh
Jada
fuck.
go
Oh,
like she was pissed
right.
and then apparently she said like what are you gonna do about that or some shit and then he went and boom. Dude, I was like,
But he
dude,
walked back
she
like,
had an entanglement, dude. She had an
yeah,
entanglement. She wouldn't have done that for you. So
dude,
dude,
bro.
but also like Will is a
Fuck.
good sport, right? He's also like you know what I'm saying?
He's a
Usually,
normal dude. Yeah, usually you're
unless
just
he's
normal,
thinking
chill.
psychotic, dude, that's what women do. Dude. You see that shit,
Bro,
dude?
toxic shit.
Dude, that's legit what women
Toxic
do,
shit.
dude. I'm telling
Toxic
you,
shit.
that's what
Bro,
happens, man.
bro,
That's some
that
toxic
is.
shit, man.
Hey,
But
bro.
that's why if you have if your girl has an entanglement, you get the F out.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I say. That's what I say. So,
Yeah, dude, fuck
but
that. Also,
you
if you
do,
call
but
anything an entanglement, bounce.
dude,
Bounce.
dude,
Bro.
what the heck was that, dude?
Bro,
Yeah,
if
if you call
anyone
anything
uses
an
the
entanglement,
term
that's an
entanglement,
entanglement, man.
yo, I'm out this bitch. Yo,
Yeah, no, get that out of
bro,
here, man.
fuck that. Um,
But
yeah,
yeah.
man. But that shit was just like it was goofy.
But dude, apparently I've been hearing all of Chris Rock's shows have been sold out recently.
Oh, of course.
So he's
Of
profiting
course.
off of this shit. So
Of course.
I'm so happy for him.
Of course.
Because I felt so bad for him. I'm like, dude, what the F? Why the fuck Will Smith just slapped the shit out of him? He's Chris Rock is Chris
Bro,
Rock. He's awesome, right? Like this, I love
yeah,
this guy, right? Like, why would you slap him, right?
dude.
But
Also, it's like, dude, like my thinking was like, yo, what would you do in that moment? If someone slaps you, I'm punching. I think I would like instinctually,
I would have
like,
attacked him.
like
Dude,
the way you
I
like.
would have never let him slap me. What are you
Yeah,
talking
no.
about? Like
First of all,
Chris
yeah.
Rock kind of
First of
let
all,
that happen.
what? Yeah,
I would have never let that, and I would have punished him
you know.
before he even got me with a
No.
slap. I
At
would have
least,
done this,
like, yeah,
boom,
no.
and he
At
would have been
least I
done,
would get
dude.
in a fight stance. He just stared at him the whole way. I would have at least gotten into like after a certain point, you see the speed he's coming at. I'm like, okay, like let me like
Dude,
square
because
over something.
that's just a
Yeah, just
simple boom, boom, and boom. That's it. We know some simple karate. That's easy, bro.
dude. I mean,
That's
like,
easy.
yeah, no, it's legit. Like that shit was so exaggerated. You just moved back.
It was so exaggerated. You just do
You
this
just saw that shit. Yeah, just saw that shit.
because you don't even want to move back, right? You don't even need to move back. You just do this, and in one stance, you don't even need to even
Yeah,
form a stance.
but then
You just
also
go
at
like
that
that,
point,
and you're good.
I don't know if I'm trying to attack him either. I would just move out the way, be like, yo, what
Or
the fuck
yeah,
are you
maybe
doing?
you just block
Like,
him. Maybe
yeah,
you
I'm
just
like,
do
yo, what the
this and
fuck
hold
are you
his hand
doing?
and like, yo, what are
Yeah,
you doing, dude?
right. Exactly.
Think
Like,
about this. Think about this scenario, right? Like, you tell like, hey, think about what you're doing right now. Do you want to risk your Oscar right now?
yeah, it's like, dude,
That's what I would have
chill.
said.
All right, guys, that is episode 139 of the Neverland Podcast, man. Um, super. It was a pretty solid episode. Covered a lot of stuff, a bunch of randomized topics. We even got to current news. Usually, we don't even talk about anything current
Nice.
news wise. But yeah, got to that shit. But yeah, with that, all the links are in the bio. Go check us out on all of our socials. Go check out the podcast on all of its socials. Check out the Twitch. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Out of here.
We out.
Peace.